and to waive any defect. Non-complying and non-responsive bids shall be outrightly rejected. Non-complying and non-responsive bids are those which are called to observe procedural and documentary requirements but fail to do so, and those which do not conform to specifications and descriptions called for in the invitation to bid. Yun yung mga reasons kung mag-reject ng feedback ng bid ninyo, no? Unsigned bids shall be disregarded and declared as no bid. Yes, I will reiterate what we have previously discussed. When all the bids are rejected, the invitation may be re-advertised for rebidding. This is already a re-advertisement. This is a rebidding because we did not get the prescribed number of bidders during our first advertisement. The advertisement was done through the Philippine Daily Enquirer. But just for clarification also, if you know that there are only 2 bidders this time for the accounting system, usually during the second publication, kahit isa or dalawa lang, we will push through. That's why we push through with this pre-bid conference already. But we appreciate naman na doon sa read and bill, there were 4. Okay, for this time. Alright. Evaluation of bids. Pataas mo, Juan. Bids received shall be evaluated based on the criteria stated in the bid document. Nandiyan hawak nyo, didiscuss yan mamaya ni Leonard. Evaluation criteria shall include factors other than price, which will be considered an explanation of the method to be used in applying the evaluation factors. The PBAC shall prepare the following after the opening of bid. I'm now talking of the conduct of the public bid on October 3, 130. Record of the bid opening, table showing bid prices as submitted. Makikita natin yan if you will come back on October 3. The above data and all other information and documents necessary in bid evaluation shall be forwarded to the PBAC. IBIDA 08, job order. Award for job order shall be sent to the winning bidder within 7 days. Upon receipt of job order from Cagelco 2, the successful bidder shall furnish a performance security fixed at 20% of the value of the contract. Ito lang yung awarded na. Okay? Since meron pa ng 5% na bid security, just add 15% to that. Para hindi na tayo mag-refund. Alright? Failure on the part of the supplier to comply with this requirement shall constitute sufficient ground for the annulment of the award and forfeiture of the bid security, yung 5% na forfeit, in which event, the PBAC may make the award to the next lowest evaluated bidder or call for new bids. Okay, so kailangan may 20% tayo na po-post yan na we will fail to post kung ikaw ang awardee, ikaw ang nanalo, then we will forfeit yung 5%, okay? Then we will award to the next lowest evaluated bidder or we may call for new bids. Job order must be signed by both parties in order to be effective. Rachel, ipafax natin or i-email, return it to us na natanggap ninyo, no? After we've given you the job order. Factors to be considered in awarding job order: conformity with the specifications. Like, meron tayong percentage dyan actually at the back. Ayan, criteria for the evaluation of bids. Makikita natin dyan, nandun siya. Alright. Conformity to specifications is 40%. Bid price is 30%. So, we do not go for the lowest price. Okay? We give premium to quality. That's the conformity to specifications. Higher ang percentage. And warranty is 20%. Period of implementation is also 10%. Within 30 days, nandun siya, system investigation and coding. Succeeding 30 days, parallel testing and debugging. Beyond 60 days is 0. So, 60 days lang talaga pag awarded na kayo. Okay? Then, all things being equal, nandun na lahat yun, no? Let's go to letter E. All things being equal, the bidder who offers to supply the best quality service and the after-sales service shall be preferred for the advantage of the cooperative. One way lang talaga, no? Always for our advantage. Okay. Job order execution. All orders shall take effect after the perfection of a job order. After we have forwarded it to you and you have acknowledged it, return it to us. Any job order not complied within the specified period shall be cancelled in writing to the awarded supplier. Performance security, this is just to reiterate that you have to give us 20% of the value of the job order in the form of manager or cashier's check. Could be surety bond or even back guarantee. Implementation period. Implementation period shall be stated with definiteness. We were definite, right? Not more than 60 days na yun. And certainty so as not to leave doubt when the service is given. Claro? Okay? Ito na yung penalty clause. In case of delay in the completion of the system, a penalty in the form of liquidated damages shall be imposed in an amount equivalent to 1% of the total value of the contract for each day outside of the contract schedule for implementation but up to a maximum of 15 days only. So, pag na-delay tayo, we will charge 1% penalty for a period of 15 days delay. Likewise, a provision on the liability of the supplier in case of failure to execute, implement the job order called for shall be included in the job order. Nakalagay naman lahat doon yung mga terms natin. The cooperative may cancel job order in writing if supplier fails to execute, implement within the specified period or may extend at the discretion of the cooperative. Okay, lenient naman tayo doon. We may extend. Testing of the system or the program. The program system shall be tested by the Information Technology Section, that's when nandito si Leonard, together with the Finance and Audit Department, to ensure that the program is in conformity with existing accounting and billing standards and procedures. In cases wherein the result of the system or the program incurred any irregularities during the implementation, any expense necessary to rectify shall be borne by the supplier. Clear tayo dito, right? Okay. Final acceptance report. Final acceptance report shall be prepared by the Information Technology Section under the Core Plan Division and noted by the PBAC Chairman. The PBAC notifies suppliers of the final acceptance of the system or the program. Then the final provision, another one-way traffic. Kagelpa to reserves the right to reject all bids without any reason. Okay, without any reason, no? Okay. Waive any formality therein. Accept proposal most advantageous to the cooperative and assumes no obligation to compensate or indemnify any bidder for expenses or losses that may be incurred in the preparation of bid, nor does it guarantee that an award will be made. Huwag niyo kaming papagalitan, ha? Oh, mas mura naman kami doon. Kitang-kita kasi sa abstract. Makikita niyo dyan yung cost. But we really evaluate. May points lahat ng mga yun, yung ganito. Ini-evaluate namin yun talaga. But of course, kung meron naman kayong tanong, we entertain. Okay, we can entertain. Kung meron man later. Alright, so this is instructions to qualified bidders. I hope the provisions that we have discussed are clear with you. But if there are still some areas that you need some clarifications, then you may do so during the day. After this, kung di pa kayo aalis, then you can just approach the feedback for further explanation, and then kahit nakaalis na kayo dito, syempre, you will report to your offices, yung mga supervisors ninyo. Kung may mga tanong kayo din, just feel free to keep in touch with us. Well, at this point in time, I'd like to say thank you for listening. Thank you also for the observations, for the suggestions and recommendations. Then I now turn over the table or the time to Leonard. We will now discuss the official bid proposals. Yung nakalagay dyan sa naibigay sa inyo. Una dito would be the read and bill services. So there are four of you who will be participating. So, Leonard, nandun yung description, no? Ng services that we would want you to provide us. Okay, yes, Leonard.
Good morning, everyone. We'll just discuss to you the general specifications of the written bill services. Of course, our number one there is customized meter reading services that can read and bill our consumers accurately. Of course, we need to be accurate on our reading in order for us to eliminate the complaints we receive from the consumers. And then number two, there is the meter readers who shall perform meter reading, and of course, they will at that moment they will now um, issue now the statement of accounts to the consumers. And then number three is data alignment with existing data from our existing electric billing system. In this part, whatever part kasi ng number 2, 3 and 4, immediate revision of meter reading system to cope EPS 2000 computations. With these two, third and fourth description, we really need this so that we can immediately implement whatever revisions on our system. Hindi yung magiging cause ng yung delay sa implementation. So, ito yung mga number 1, 2, 3, and 4, yun ang mga descriptions. Any questions dun sa 4 specifications?
Ilang accounts ang ever ang ano ng red and bill na services?
So far, meron kasi tumig isang area na hawak pa namin yung reading. So more or less nasa 80,000 accounts.
80.
Yes, 80,000 accounts.
Tapos ilang meter reading days kayo sa isang buwan?
At normal condition is we have 7 days.
Yung Monday to Sunday din.
Monday to Saturday. Walang no holidays.
Ilan ang existing meter reader na
Sa aming area, dun sa ginagamit namin na area is meron kaming 7 na meter readers. 7 meters.
Sa isang sub-office lang.
Sa isang office lang, sa isang area.
That's about 15,000.
7 per area yon.
Hindi ma'am, yung hawak lang namin na area is meron kaming 7 existing na meter readers.
Yung contracted,
Yung contracted.
unlimited ka rin yung
Pero
Ano na
outright
kayo?
ba sir yung yung 80,000 accounts or for ay may base siya based on
Hindi. Bali, sabay-sabay silang narinig.
Sabay-sabay.
Okay. Yung 7 na 16,000 na account yun.
Yes, sir. So yung hawak pala namin, meron kami 7 na meter readers and then yung account is 16,000.
Pag ilan na po yung, sir, ilan na yung ano niyo, yung membership po sa loob?
96. Yung as of August mo, si MFS pa rin, 92. Si MFS pa rin, 93,111. Yun ay accurate pala kami na
Any other questions?
Sir, yung ano nyo, yung areas na covered nyo, ilang towns and municipalities?
Meron kaming 20. Sa Pintalay. Minus 4, so 16.
Tapos ilan po yung rota nyo per day?
Kailan po yung
Yung routes niya, number of routes per day.
average?
usually mga 300 consumers per day. Kasi yung routes kasi namin, pwedeng sabay kung maliit lang yung consumers na niluluto.
Tapos sir, ano yung pinakamalayo na pinag-renew niyo?
Yung pinakamalayo,
Ano po yung kilometer?
sa Mercedes,
Nasa boundary na yan ng Ilocos. Marami yan.
Ilang kilometers po pala yun?
Usually kasi mayroon kaming 4 na sub-office. Yung 4 na sub-office, dapat ma-reading 7 days na sabay-sabay. So,
Simultaneous.
apat
Simultaneous po yun.
Yes.
So, merong apat na ano.
Sa yung distance, depende na sa location na ano yun.
Yung meter reader mo.
Bali, ang meter reader nyo po is ano po yung ginagamit nilang transportation? Nag-jeep po sila, nag-tricycle, or may mga motor? Ah, motor din po siya.
Cycle.
Ilan ang meter readers yung lahat ng sir? Sa amin naman, sir, yung sa amin
Second.
ang 7.
Second yung 16,000.
Yung hawak namin, sir.
Hawak.
7, yung mini-readers na yun, solely employee ng Cavite.
Yung 7, no?
Yung 7. But after the 7,
Meron pa kasi kaming mga ano din, mga outside na may mga routes kami na mahirap, kaya hindi namin
Alam naman ni average.
hindi namin na
Alam naman ni
hindi na kayo pwede maglumang. Hindi, yung tinatawag namin na abnormal routes, hindi kasi nakaiglot. Yun ang mahirap, mga
Yan ang malayo.
bundok, tapos mga kabila ng ilaw. Kaya yun ay kasama sa sinasabi ni Sir Leonard na nire-reading ng office. Pero dito sa Paris of Office, dito lang kasi ang retain yung meter readers nila na employee. Meron silang proximity na consumer ng
16. Mas ano kayo, mas marami
Hindi,
kayo.
21 kasi sa
Ako nila lang na yan.
21,000. Siguro mga
O, 18 ko na po.
15 to 16 siguro. Paris of Office. Doon kasi sa area na, iba-iba kasi ang number of consumers per sa office. Tapos ang average kasi ng coverage ng per sub office is 3 to 4. Mayroong sub office na 3 towns, mayroong sub office na 4 towns, mayroong ring
Dalawa na natin.
6 towns. Hindi kasi pare-parehas. Pero ang number ng consumer, iba-iba. Yan po ang sitwasyon. No? Bale noon kasi yung 5 sub office, 7 MRC meter readers per sub office. Ngayon yung 4 na sub office, yun po ang pinakontrata ng written bill. Kaya na-retain yung Paris sub office. Kaya yung 4 na sub office, sabay-sabay po na marinig yan within 7 days.
Yun lang pala yung pinasabi ko, sir. Yung apat na.
Kasi magdadagdag na naman tayo. Alright, so okay na tayo dito sa Regent Bill Services.
Sir, kung sa data arrival system data ng EBS, di ba matik yun, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, kung ibang system ang i-integrate dyan or interface, okay lang ba?
Okay lang naman. Kasi
Basta mag-participate
for as long
lang.
as na ma-align talaga yung data na kailangan.
Okay. Sige. Meron pa? Wala naman. Okay. Okay, so, kung wala na tayong concerns on the read and bill services, then we will proceed to the next official bill proposal, and that is the computerized accounting system. We have two. That's everywhere in it is EWPS. EWPS. Who is EWPS? Alright. So, okay. Again, I request Leonard to discuss.
Here are the different specifications on the computerized accounting system. Number 1, development of customized computerized accounting system using Magic Software Unipass version 1, 1.9c and pervasive SQL 11, database server. Actually, we had this, we preferred this language since our existing soft systems in the office were developed using this, using Magic. So in order for us not to have troubles on the migration and the third party system that could impede the fast data transfer from billing to accounting. That's why we intended to use Magic. And then, doon pa pala sa isa, since part ng Magic is we already have the development kit, wherein for every slide na errors or bugs na we can see dun sa system, we can immediately arrest the errors. This is sa number 2, integration or interface of computerized accounting system to APS 2000, the CIMS, payroll, and of course our warehouse system. Since in place na kasi yung different systems, so ang gagawin na lang is i-link yung data para magkaroon ng common na database. And then number 3, must have installed any kind of system developed in Magic software to at least 1 EC. So yun yung number 3 dun sa qualification ng isang bidder. Any questions?
Sir, tanong ko lang dito sa sa submission kasi napansin ko, it is official big proposal, naka-specify na yung spec. What if kung meron kami specification, saan namin ilalagay yung mga specification na listed, na halimbawa program listing na yung offer? Mag-a-attach kami sa separate or as is na ganito lang siya?
Pwede mag-attach lang siguro sir, para at least ma-identify natin yung possible na
whatever documents supporting our bid, financial bid proposal, kung maging technical yan, halimbawa yung technical specification of program listings, i-attach namin in one inside and below, will be carried on. Kasi the reason why I ask this, because as per my experience, as per our experience in other cooperatives, they're very particular in the envelope system. Yung magkamali ka lang na mag-tape, magkamali ka lang ng labeling, magkabaliktad lang yung pangalan ng nailagay. Yung very particular with that. Sa inyo po, hindi naman kayo nakastick. Thank you very much. At hindi ako mahirapan. Nahihirapan ako sa ibang co-op envelope system nila. Masyado mahigpit.
Okay.
Sir,
Sa isang sa AWPS.
Sir, sabihin ba yung existing ngayon na accounting system nyo, hindi pa siya na-integrate sa CMS pero
Actually, wala pa kami ginagamit na accounting system.
Wala pa lang.
Pero ang gusto nyo talaga
This was the
Magic
Gusto lang namin is
talaga.
delete talaga since kung Magic din ang gagamitin, isang database na lang yung gagamitin, hindi na magkakaroon ng migration.
But if sir, pwede namin i-convert din niya yung Magic na saan? Kung ibang system ang gagamitin ulit.
Pwede rin siguro for as long as na wala siyang effect dun sa time na ma-process yung report.
So pwede rin kami mag-offer na yung specification niya is hindi Magic develop siya. Kaya ganun yung Magic software.
Okay lang naman din siya, pero ang titignan kasi ng MIS dun is yung maintainability later on ng system. So of course, ang mangyayari dun is, can you give us the source code of your system?
So siguro baka pwede rin namin ilagay doon sa specifications din na yun siguro yung advantage. Kunwari, yung system ganito lang yung offer namin and we provide the source code. Magiging advantage ba? Kunwari kung yun.
So any other concerns? Okay na?
Okay na po.
Okay na with everywhere? AWPS, okay na? Kasi dalawa lang kayo consider dito because this is our second advertisement. Okay? Okay? Alright. Thank you also for those clarifications, ha? Okay, so, kung wala na tayong concerns, then of course, once again, we'd like to say thank you for not only for coming over, but for staying with us for more than an hour in this room. Okay. Well, we did have a productive preview conference. Thank you for your participation. And ulitin ko, if there will still be some clarifications that you would like us to answer or to clarify with you, then just keep in touch with us.
Thank you very much for that.
Okay. Nagpapasalamat kami actually. You know, this is our difficulties. Sometimes, ang daming magpa-credit. And then later pag nag-invite tayo, kunti na lang ang mag-respond. So,
Baka mamaya